Jordan found the doll in the attic on a hot summer afternoon. His mother had asked him to help clean out the old boxes and furniture that had been collecting dust for years. As he shifted a pile of moth-eaten blankets, something small and hard tumbled to the floor. It was a doll. The porcelain face was cracked in places, the blue glass eyes wide and unblinking. The doll's small lips were frozen in a faint, eerie smile. Something about it made Jordan uncomfortable, but he picked it up anyway, brushing off the dust. That's when he noticed the name carved into the back of its neck. Jordan. He felt a strange chill despite the heat of the attic. His name. That was impossible. Maybe it was just a coincidence. Maybe it had belonged to some distant relative. Shrugging off his unease, he set the doll on an old chair and turned to leave. Brother. The whisper was so soft he almost didn't hear it. Jordan froze. Slowly, he turned around, but the attic was empty. The doll sat exactly where he had left it. His pulse quickened. He grabbed the doll and shoved it into a box, closing the lid tightly. It was just an old toy. Nothing to be afraid of. But that night, as he lay in bed, he felt uneasy. The attic had been silent, hadn't it? Maybe the whisper had been the wind, or just his imagination. He turned over, pulling the blanket up to his chin. When he woke up the next morning, his heart nearly stopped. The doll was sitting on his dresser. His breath caught in his throat. He was sure he had left it in the attic. He hadn't brought it down. He would have remembered. Slowly, he got out of bed and walked toward it. The doll's head was tilted slightly, as if watching him. Its tiny hands rested neatly in its lap. Jordan swallowed hard. Without a word, he grabbed the doll and shoved it into his closet, slamming the door shut. That night, sleep didn't come easily. He tossed and turned, his mind racing with thoughts of the strange doll. Then, in the darkness, he heard it. A small, creaking noise. His closet door. He held his breath, staring at the door as it slowly swung open. The dim light from the hallway cast long shadows across his room. And there, sitting on his pillow, was the doll. Brother, it whispered. Jordan screamed. His mother rushed into the room, flipping on the light. What's wrong? She asked, her voice filled with worry. Jordan pointed at the doll with a shaking hand. It moved. It was in the closet. It keeps calling me, brother. His mother's face softened, as if she had expected this moment. She picked up the doll carefully and smiled. Oh, Jordan, that old doll, it belonged to your twin. His blood ran cold. I don't have a twin. Her expression changed. She hesitated, then sighed. Oh, I suppose you wouldn't remember. You were too young. His name was Jordan, too. He died when he was 3. Jordan felt sick. He couldn't breathe. Slowly, he turned his head toward the doll. It was smiling wider now. You remember now.